Hello, it's Elizabeth here with Giants Tarot for the 20th of September. Okay, away we go. Giants Tarot, I read things to you, so it's we read things, okay? So I don't really interpret. It's a tarot reading, of course it is, and it's all been laid out by the ancient tables and knowledge for today. So how could I possibly interpret this when it's already been sort of in a way done? Away we go. The first reading is from Glenville, Kleiser. Do everything for the best. September 20. You can gain valuable instruction from observing the mistakes of the world about you. There is widespread self-assertion, envy, resentment, narrowness, pride, prejudice, and self-will. These are destructive elements and always produce unsatisfactory results. Hence, you will do well to take special means to keep such as these out of your own character. As you develop yourself along lofty lines of thought and conduct, you will live above the common misunderstandings, dislikes, and discords of the world. You will not be impatient to justify yourself in the eyes of others, but rather let your work and life speak for you. You will not be in haste to rebuke faults and shortcomings in others, but with charity and forbearance interpret everything for the best. The Theosophical Society has a reading for today. The Theosophical Society was meant to be the cornerstone of the future religions of humanity. To accomplish this object, those who lead must leave aside their weak predilections for the forms and ceremonies of any particular creed and show themselves to be true Theosophists, both in inner thought and outward appearance, or outward observations, From the birthday book for the 20th of September. It is safe to prophesy great rise for these of this birthday, as it has a link with the bakery business. Bread makers, pastry cooks, caterers, all who prepare food come under its promising influence. The same is true of those interested in agriculture. A partner should be shrewd, tenacious, and able to keep confidences. From 365 Things to Know for the 20th of September, what is the Gulf Stream? The Gulf Stream is a great current of the North Atlantic Ocean, which takes water from the coast of Africa at the equator across to South America, up to North America, and then back across the Atlantic to Western Europe and down again to Africa. What it would look like, if you could see it all at once, would be a great clockwise swirl of water between Africa and the Americas. It is caused by the northeast trade winds which blow the water across from Africa. The Gulf Stream makes the climate of Western Europe warmer than it ought to be because the water coming from America has been warmed by its passage through the tropics. It helps the British climate too. Winds blowing across the Atlantic from North America make part of the Gulf Stream peel off to form the North Atlantic Drift, which flows around the British Isles. Some numerology, the 20th. The mission of the 20th is a natural peacemaker. Excellent politician or in governmental work. Tendency to be satisfied to work with or for others rather than direct them in large enterprises, so should own a small business or work for a small concern. Musical, loves beauty, could have a singing ability. Diplomatic, tactful, fond of family. Stick up for your own rights, as people are prone to take advantage of 20 or treat 20 as a doormat. Can have success as a politician, statistician, musician, clerk, accountant, stenographer, office worker, librarian, author, collector, singer, and analyst. You going to do any of that sort of stuff today? Angel number 20, carries a message of love and encouragement from your angels. Your angels are always working on your behalf, supporting your ambitions and bringing you messages of encouragement and inspiration. When your angels send you messages containing angel number 20, they are telling you to have faith that you are taking the right course of action and never give up. Your efforts are being supported by your guardian angels and the ascended masters. By heeding the guidance of the angels, you can fulfill your soul's mission or higher purpose. Angel number 20 is a message from your angels to align your thoughts and source energy so that you can receive the guidance necessary to develop further on the spiritual path. As the sun remains in Virgo, there's a reading for Virgo of the second division, which is September 2. For those born under the planetary combination governing the second division of Virgo, a strong tendency towards wanderlust is indicated. You relish change as something good in itself, and even though it is usually beneficial for your spirits, it can cause instability in your relationships and consequent unhappiness. To help you maintain an inner center of stability and calm in a world filled with change and movement, you have been gifted with typically Virgoan traits. You are imaginative, loving, creative, and reserved. Your imaginative power is the firstborn offspring of your intellect, and it should be a fertile and liberating force in shaping your life. Often, however, it doesn't flower as it should because Virgo 2s are modest and desire quiet lives. So you may have a grand idea, wildly innovative and spectacularly offbeat, and yet fail to pursue it because your personal reserve inhibits you from pushing ahead with it. A boss or colleague who doesn't recognize your true qualities will dismiss your potential by deciding you lack the ambition vital for success. Well, that's not right, is it? You got it. And I'll tell you why you got it. Because the next matter to deal with is the 10 of Pentacles, which is the decanate that the Virgo and decanate that we are in at the moment, the last 10 days of Virgo. And if there was a card that says you got this, or it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, but you can get there, it's the 10 of Pentacles. But it's a kindly card, it's a good card. It's a card of promise and stability. So hang in there. Got any problems, just hang in there. What can I read you here? The big challenge for Virgo Decan 3 is getting both sides of the brain working in balance. They should be naturals at this, but somehow in our left brain dominant world, they have allowed their sharp logical side of their head to take over and not even for their own benefit. Virgos are prime workers since they are dutiful, self-sacrificial, have fantastic brains, just what the power elite prey on. You can bet that successful IT companies are stuffed full of Virgo Decan 3 drones working their magic while their Pluto bosses take all the credit and lap up the profit. Oh, hope not. The last card to look at is the birth emblem in Cartomancy for the 20th of September. And for today, it is the 4 of Clubs. 4s in Cartomancy represent enclosure, completion, foundation. The pattern is the square, or the three-dimensional square, the cube. 4 is our fenced field, our security, and therefore our protection. Sentinels are at the four corners of the field, assuring our safety within it. The field itself is ours to build in. 4 is the symbol of earth, the fourth element. We fell into matter that we might work our way out of it. So we know that despite the security and protection that surrounds us, there is to be no idleness within the God-given enclosure that is 4. We are to build a firm and unassailable foundation. We are to labour with concentration and diligence and secure for ourselves the right to work out our pattern in freedom from unconquerable obstacles, poverty, heartache and failure. We must bear in mind that 4 is the number of Saturn, who hands out the rewards if and when they are earned, and only then. The reading for the Cartomancy reading for the 20th of September is: have intuition and inspiration, but fight them. Want to remain practical. Often choose the easiest way because of laziness or expedience. If remain true to the best of themselves, can accomplish much. May be drawn to law, counselling, psychology, research, especially of disease. Want personal freedom. Should choose an occupation that is mental. If tied to home, should have a hobby. And this is Sophia Loren's birthday. Bravo. Okay, let's see if I've got this little thing here for you. September 20. Recompense injury with justice, and kindness with kindness. Oh, that's from a 1996 desk calendar. That's it. There's got to be something in there to help you today. I know there is. Have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow.